Hello, good morning, guys.
Good morning,
Good
teacher.
morning, teacher.
I hope you guys are doing very well. Today, we're going to continue with the topic, which is how to give and ask directions. I have prepared a little video for you guys about this topic. So, this will help us get a little more familiar with it. So, let's watch it. Next, please. Next.
Back. Excuse me, is there a pharmacy around here?
Turn right at the corner and go straight ahead. It's on your right, next to the bakery.
Great. Thanks a lot. Excuse me, I need to find an ATM. Can you help me?
Yes, of course. Go straight ahead, cross the road and go past the sweet shop. Then you'll see a park. There is an ATM in the bank next to the park.
Thank you so much for your help.
You're welcome.
Hello? Would you mind telling me where the post office is?
Oh, it's not far from here. Can you see the museum next to the bank?
Yes, of course. I can see it.
Well, the post office is opposite the museum. It's right on the corner.
I see. It's quite close. Thanks for your kindness. Have a nice day.
My pleasure. You too.
Since we already watched the video, we could identify that there are many types of ways to give and ask directions. So I want you guys to tell me how you get to your nearest store. So that's the question you're going to answer me. That's in the PowerPoint presentation. So Fatima, where is the nearest store from your house?
My nearest store is in front of my house. I just have to walk straight from my door and I get there. I think it is very close. I'm lucky.
Very good, Fatima. You have very close the store. So how about you, Alberto?
Well, I have to go straight. Then at the first street, I turn right, and the nearest store we can see it behind the restaurant.
Really? That's great. Next, please. Okay, guys, we are going to review the basic vocabulary we saw last class regarding directions. So these are important words that we're gonna be seeing to give directions. So for example, we have also an image that can help us to relate it with the words. So we have go straight. That means stay on the road, do not turn anywhere. Then we have right, take the path on your right. Left, that means take the path on your left. On the corner of, that means this is the angle where two roads meet. Far distant from you, near, close to you, in front of, opposite to, behind, in the back of something, next to the, in the side of something, sorry, right in the middle of two things. Next one, please. Now, next, guys, we have some formulas that can help us try to give directions more easily. For example, we have the first formula that's using prepositions plus nouns. So the prepositions, there are a lot of them. These are the ones that I have in the image are the basic ones. So we have in, above, between, after, on, under, across, before, behind, next to, in the middle, among, near, in front, around, at, away from, beside, beneath, and out. These are the most basic, but there is a lot of them. Um, And then we have the nouns that's depending on what you're gonna give the direction to. So for example, we have here the examples that are opposite, that's the preposition, and then the noun, that's the station, and then the noun, that's the school. So we're gonna use it like opposite the school or near the restaurant. Also, we have other formulas like go plus direction. The directions can be right, left, down, up, through, straight on, along, down, past, the. So as I mentioned, also there's a lot of directions. So these are the basics. So we're gonna use it like, for example, go right, go up in the street. So that's the way you use that formula. Then we have the third formula that we use the word take and the road name. So we have here an example that's take Fifth Avenue. So we have the word take and then the name of the road. The next formula is stay on plus road name for plus distance or time when driving. So this formula is most usually to use it for when you're driving. And for example, we have here stay on Rosa Street for 5 minutes. We could also use it as we mentioned for distance. So we can use it like stay on Rosa Street for 5 miles. So this is when you're driving. Then we have the last formula. Of course, there's a lot of them, but this is the basic one. So follow plus road name plus time, and you can use it until also. Example, follow Rosa Street until you get to the church. Next one, please. All right, in this next slide, we have phrases we can use to give directions and ask for directions. So in the side, the phrases for asking directions, we have how can I get to the store? Where is the pharmacy? How far is the school from the restaurant? And these other phrases, that's is there a blank around here? Could you tell me how to get blank? How do I find blank? Excuse me, do you know where the blank is? And all of those. And then in the side of given directions, we have go straight ahead, turn back, go back, turn left or right, go along, across, take the first, second road on the left or right. It's on the left or right, go past. The easiest way is to, the best way is to. It's on the corner, it's in the middle of the block. Next one, please. So as we already saw the formulas and also the phrases, I have here some examples of asking and giving directions. So these are short conversations. They are very short. So for example, we have in A, excuse me, sir, is there a bank around here? B, yes, there is one right across the street next to library. And then the second conversation is A, can you give me directions to the petrol station? B, of course I will. Just follow this road until you come to the main road. Turn right and then continue for about 100 meters. You will see the petrol station on the left. Next one, please. Now, I hope there's no questions. If there's any, can you can ask me. Is there any questions?
No, teacher.
No, it's clear, teacher.
It's clear, very good. So next what we will do is that each one of you guys will write down one sentence providing directions. So you can use it with any formula we just saw or any phrases we just saw. So I'll give you a few minutes so you can complete that and then you can tell me when you have finished.
Ok, teacher.
Okay.
Y luego aquí ya le cortan. Finish, teacher.
Finished. I'm finished too, teacher.
Very good. Okay, let's start with you, Fatima. Can you tell me what you wrote down?
Of course. I use the formula, the one that says using prepositions plus nouns, and my sentence is the store is near the gasoline station.
Very good, Fatima. We can see that you have the preposition that's near and then the noun that's the gasoline station. So very good. Now you, Alberto, please.
Okay, teacher. I use the formula take plus the road name. My sentence is to get to the pharmacy, you need to take Pine Street.
Very good, Alberto. We have there the word take and then the road name, that's Pine Street. So next one, please. Next, what we would do is that each one of you guys will write down a conversation asking and providing directions. So when you finish doing this conversation, like we saw earlier, the short ones, you can type it in the chat so I can check them if there's any grammatical mistakes or any formula mistake. So you can tell me when you're ready to give me your answers.
Okay, teacher.
Okay, just let me type it, okay?
5 minutes later.
We are ready, teacher.
Yes.
Okay, so Fatima, please read me your conversation, please.
Okay. So it says, person number one, excuse me, I'm trying to find a gas station. Do you know where I can find the nearest gas station? Person number two, well, there is one very near from here. Person number one, oh, could you tell me how to get there? And person number two, you see that bus stop? Take the first left and go straight. You'll see it right next to the shopping mall. Person number one, thanks a lot.
Very good, Fatima. I see that I can see your conversation in the chat, also Alberto's. So Alberto, can you read me yours?
Sure. It's a, excuse me, is there a school nearby? Student number two says, yes, there is a school on the corner. Student number one says, thank you. Student number two says, you're welcome, my friend.
Very good. Your conversations were very good. Only that I can see here in the chat is that I could identify a grammatical error. Alberto, you spelled incorrectly school. You wrote school without
Oh,
an
okay.
H, and it has an H between C and the first O. So besides that, everything is very good. Only
Okay.
that mistake. Very good. Next one. Okay, next what I would do is that I'll give you a review of everything we just saw. So as you can remember, we just saw the vocabulary, that's the basic vocabulary, to give directions which are go straight, right, left, far, near, etc. We also saw the different types of the ways to ask and give directions using formulas and phrases. For example, using the preposition plus the noun, or the take and the street's name, or also the go plus the direction. So we saw all of those, the ones you made an exercise about it, and also we saw a few examples of them, of giving and asking directions. So are there any questions about this topic that you want me to review?
Not really.
Are we coming homeward? Sure.
Yes, we are gonna get homework. So let me just continue to the next slide. Okay, so for us to finish the class, the session of today, I am gonna leave homework. So the homework is gonna be that I want you guys to write down a dialogue like we did earlier, but I want you to draw a map so we can know where every place and indication given in the dialogue are. Is this homework clear?
Yes.
Yes, yes it is.
Okay, so in case you don't know how to do the map, in the presentation we have like a little map. So you're gonna do your dialogue and then give the indications with the map. So if there's no more questions, then that will be all for today's class. So have an excellent day and see you tomorrow, guys.